Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of What If, where we explore hypothetical scenarios and alternative histories. Today we're going to ask, what if the Titanic never sank? The Titanic was a British luxury passenger liner that sank on April 14, 1912 during its maiden voyage from Southampton, England to New York City. When the Titanic hit an iceberg on its journey, gashes created in the ship's hull caused it to take on water. It's estimated that the crash killed about 1,500 of the ship's approximately 2,200 passengers and crew members. The sinking of the Titanic is one of the most famous and tragic maritime disasters in history, and it has inspired countless books, movies, documentaries, and conspiracy theories. But what if the Titanic had avoided the iceberg and reached its destination safely? How would that have changed the course of history for the ship, its passengers, and the world? Let's find out. The first thing that would have happened if the Titanic never sank is that it would have been used in World War I. Like its sister ships, the Britannic and the Olympic, the Titanic would probably have been requisitioned for the war effort as a troop transport or a hospital ship. It might have faced enemy attacks, mines, or other dangers at sea. The Britannic, for example, sank after hitting a mine in 1916. The second thing that would have happened if the Titanic never sank is that it would have faced more competition from other ships. After the war, the Titanic would have resumed its role as a luxury passenger liner, but it would have to compete with newer and faster ships from rival companies. The Titanic was designed for comfort and size, not speed, and it might have lost its appeal to some travelers who wanted to cross the Atlantic more quickly. The third thing that would have happened if the Titanic never sank is that it would have influenced the design and safety of future ships. Even if the Titanic had not sunk, it would still have been a remarkable feat of engineering and innovation. It was the largest ship in the world at the time, and it had many features that were new or rare for its era, such as electric lights, telephones, elevators, and a wireless radio. The Titanic would have inspired other shipbuilders to create bigger and better vessels, and it would have also set higher standards for safety and comfort for passengers and crew. The fourth thing that would have happened if the Titanic never sank is that it would have changed the course of history for some of its passengers. The Titanic carried many prominent and influential people on board, such as businessmen, politicians, artists, journalists, and celebrities. Some of them survived the sinking, but others did not. If the Titanic had not sunk, their lives and careers might have taken different paths, and they might have affected the world in different ways. For example, John Jacob Astor, IV the richest man on board, was an inventor and a real estate developer who had plans to build a new hotel in New York City. Isidor Straus, the co-owner of Macy's department store, was a philanthropist and a politician who had served in Congress. Benjamin Guggenheim, a mining magnate, was a patron of the arts who had supported many painters and sculptors. All three of them died in the sinking. Of course, these are just speculations based on historical facts and trends. No one can know for sure what would have happened if the Titanic never sank. It might have been a very different story, or it might have been very similar to what we know today. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more what-if scenarios. Thanks for watching and see you next time.